Hey y'all, welcome back to Cute Apron Cooking, and if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by. I would love it if you would go ahead and click subscribe. Me and Hannah just ate dinner at the Mexican restaurant and now I'm wanting something sweet. So what we're going to be making today is a German chocolate pecan pie. I can't wait to try this recipe, so let's go ahead and get started. For today, we are going to be using a pre-made pie crust. I promise you, I do know how to make homemade pie crust, but during the busy holiday season, sometimes I think it's easier to take advantage of the items that are pre-made and then make the filling a nice homemade filling. But if you want to do a homemade crust, have at it. For today's recipe, I'm using the ready-to-bake pie crust, 3 eggs, sugar and salt, corn syrup, brown sugar, butter, semi-sweet chocolate chips, sweetened coconut, and pecan pieces. I went ahead and chopped the pecans up just a little bit. You can do whole pecans if you like that, but I would prefer the smaller pieces in it. For baking this pie, you want your oven to be 350 degrees, and first step is shaping the pie crust. The pie pan I'm using is on the larger side. It's more of a deep dish pie plate, so we're not going to have a lot of edge to crimp. It's just going to be a nice flat-sided pie. We're just going to crimp this a little bit around the edge to add a little detail to it. Before we mix together the main part of the filling, we're going to line our unbaked pie crust with the chocolate chips, the coconut, and the pecans. You don't want to prick this pie crust either because the filling will hold it down and keep it shaped. Now go ahead and combine the 3 sugars, the butter, and the eggs. Mix that well and then pour it into the pie shell. We're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I'm going to check it after 30 minutes just to see how it's doing and see how much more time it needs and then go from there. So we'll be back in a little bit. So our delicious German chocolate pecan pie is out of the oven, and I must say looks quite nice. But I don't want to cut it just yet because the filling is going to be extremely hot and it's just going to melt out as soon as you cut it. It's best if you actually let it just chill till the next day. Bring it to a room temperature, then put it in the refrigerator and let it refrigerate overnight, and then cut it the next day, and your filling will be firm at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cool, and I will be back with you tomorrow. So I didn't want to wait until tomorrow to try this. I was just kidding. I'm going to cut into it now because I just really want to try it. And we'll see how it tastes. So it's taste time, and I'm so glad to be tasting with Hannah again.
That's really good.
Okay.
I like the coconut in it, but that's because I like coconut a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has the traditional pecan pie filling, but with the added chocolate and the other added ingredients, it takes it up a level, and it's really nice. I like that. Nice. And since I did use a pre-made crust, it's nice and flaky. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.
Bye.